What do you mean Brat and her wife Judy are getting a divorce? Weren't they just saying their marriage was stronger than most people's credit scores?
The first female rapper to ever sell 1 million records. I'm out the closet, living out loud with my baby, doing whatever I want to do.
Child, we really thought Brat and Judy would be ride or die until the wheels fell off. But turns out their union barely lasted long enough for Judy to find a new man who excited her allegedly. Yes, you heard that right. Not a woman, but a man. And now Judy is apparently furious that the news is out there. But hey, I'm just the messenger, so don't come for me. The streets are talking, and according to them, Judy stepped out on her relationship with Brat to be with a man, and Brat is losing it. She never planned on going public with this, but now she's struggling to process that Judy could really do her like that. Sources say Brat is devastated and is on a mission to expose Judy's alleged sneaky links with men and even her new side piece. But what's really going on? Why are the streets saying this relationship was just business as usual for Judy, and now that she's gotten all she can from it, she's ready to move on? Apparently, things aren't looking great financially for Brat either. Reports say she's in debt to the tune of $7 million, which doesn't exactly scream rich. Judy's allegedly tired of being with someone who can't provide for her the way she wants. But when they first got together, things seemed different. The two met in 2017 at an event for Judy's hair care company, Kaleidoscope, and kept it low-key for a while. In 2020, Brat came out publicly and revealed her relationship with Judy, but honestly, we've all known since 1994 which team she was playing for. Love how she thought we didn't know, though. Their relationship moved fast. They did a reality show together called The Brat Loves Judy, and before we knew it, they were married in 2022. And get this, it was Judy who proposed, with not 1, not 2, but 6 rings.
She proposed to me, this huge surprise birthday party. And she planned it for like 8 months.
You have the 20 carat, you have the 4 carat, which is very classic, and then you have a 9 carat. You want all of them? They offer you.
They had a lavish, romantic wedding at the Horse Mansion in Fairburn, Georgia. Those who were there said the couple arrived in separate horse-drawn carriages. Brat was walked down the aisle by Jermaine Dupri, while Judy had her brother escort her. The Lepchaya community rallied behind them, and no one could say a bad word about them at the time. When they got married, Brat told People magazine, "It made me want her to be mine forever, and I felt like I knew it not much longer than from the day we met." The very next year, they announced the birth of their son, True. They were hitting milestone after milestone in their relationship at lightning speed, ticking off things on their to-do list that usually take average couples years to accomplish. But it seemed like both of them were more than ready to start a family together, especially Brat, as this was her first child. She shared with People magazine, "I never thought I was going to have kids. I just thought it wasn't in the cards for me. I've had a great career, a full life. I felt like because I didn't get pregnant earlier on, then it just wasn't going to happen for me." But that's when things started to go off track. As a public couple, and with their reality show documenting so much of their lives, it became hard to ignore the growing tensions in their relationship.
Relationship because you stood me up 3 times. It's because you stood me up 3 times.
But
You had me there. You had me feeling like we were gonna do something, and then you act like you didn't want to do nothing. And you ain't gonna get off.
And we never-
because there's plenty of people that's out there that's waiting.
You didn't have to say that.
No, I'm
because
saying
then we
that
both
because
could say that.
you were dealing with other people. Why is it wrong for me to say I had other people interested in me? You saying don't do that?
Oh my God. I don't want to talk about this no more because you're going to stick to what you're saying and I'm going to stick to how I'm feeling and it's not going to end well. Then you're going to be mad and there's no reason to be mad because we're here now and we have a baby and we're married.
So, it's not exactly shocking that Brat and Judy decided to part ways. Fans who've been watching their relationship unfold on their reality show since the beginning have noted that it didn't seem like Judy was genuinely in love with Brat. Some fans have even alleged that Judy got with Brat for the clout surrounding her name. And let's be real, some of why all are going to act like Judy didn't need Brat for anything, but that's just not true. Yes, Kaleidoscope is a multi-million-dollar business that made Judy a millionaire in her own right, and her brand is well known. But there's no such thing as too much money, and being secure in the bag doesn't mean you don't need a boost in your public profile. Before she was with Brat, most people didn't know who Judy was, but as soon as their relationship was made public, her name took off. She knew that being with Brat would elevate her, and she was all in until she got what she wanted. According to reports, their relationship had been fizzling out for months, even though they tried to make it work. But Judy allegedly got tired of pretending and is now ready to move on. Rumor has it she's been sneaking around behind Brat's back, and when Brat confronted her, she found out Judy was cheating with a man. When Brat called her out, Judy didn't back down, even making the bold claim that lesbian marriages are not natural. Girl, find time to have that revelation now? It's unclear if Brat was just blinded by love and wanted to believe the best about her BBL queen, or if she ignored red flags, but there were some glaring ones from the start. Judy's history isn't exactly clean, and this wouldn't be the first time she's allegedly pulled a long con. There are reports of her scamming people in the past, then hiding her dirty hands and letting others, including an ex-girlfriend, take the fall. When that ex tried to expose her in a book, after getting out of prison, Judy allegedly bought up all the copies to make sure no one would ever see I. And let's not forget the drama with Lil James' mom. Judy tried to ride on his coattails when he went viral for being funny, and reached out to his family to get him to promote her products. But when things didn't go her way, she completely blew him off, like it was nothing. Honestly, if you're going to be shady, why show that side to a kid?
Them numbers. I done compared them numbers. And guess what? You should be thanking them. I don't want no apology. I don't want no nothing. I want you to see my child, and I just want you to say thank you. Because the numbers, can't tell me he only made you money off of one. You say he only made money off of one video when you pouring out the drops. No, If my child wasn't making no money, you would have tore up that contract before I started asking you to tear up that contract. My child making something. I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb. I may play it when I'm next to you, but I'm far from dumb, sis. I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. No. You dumb for thinking I was still gonna be in that contract with you. You's dumb. Cause that contract is done. It's done. I won't promote your stuff if my life depended on it. It's done.
Did y'all know that a child tragically drowned in Judy's pool, and when the mother tried to sue, Judy allegedly fought her and refused to pay a dime? These were some pretty clear signs that Judy might not be capable of loving anyone but herself. I honestly don't know how Brat ignored all of this for so long. People have been voicing their opinions about the situation, and one person said, "That lady, Judy, already had like 5 kids before she met the Brat. If you think she was effing on to have them kids. She was never gay. Another person added Judy convinced Brat to have a baby at 40 plus, then cheated on her with a man. Sheesh, that's nasty work. But the biggest issue here is the little boy caught in the middle of all this drama. True's been working overtime in the spotlight, with more cameras in his face than the Kardashians, and now Brat has filed for primary custody of him allegedly. Meanwhile, Judy already has 3 kids, and it doesn't seem like she's been very present in their lives. Still, she might not be ready to let True go without a fight. Judy is getting dragged on the internet for playing Brat and cheating with a man, so now, as revenge, she's reportedly going to fight for custody of their son. True was conceived through IVF using Judy's egg and an anonymous donor's sperm, while Brat carried the baby. So Judy might argue that Brat was just a surrogate, and the court could side with her, potentially granting her primary custody. It's clear Brat's in for a tough and uphill battle if she wants to push through with this divorce and fight for True. What do I all think? Should Brat be done with Judy once and for all? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.